about what do you say when you're doing network marketing part-time and somebody asks you, what do you do? You know, it's funny because a lot of times it's easy to get in a situation where we get asked that question and then we're kind of stumped as to what to say. So if you have ever been there before, we're going to talk about some things that I know will help you out so that the next time that comes up, you're not tongue-tied or feeling like a deer in headlights, but you actually have a good answer to say. Now, if you feel this might be beneficial to somebody that you know, feel free to share. All right, so let's talk about this. You are someplace. You may be in a social setting, you may be out and about, you may be at a networking event, and somebody asks you, what do you do? And if we sit there and we are tongue-tied, or we're like, or we start getting nervous, or we just don't have a clear, concise answer, it doesn't look good if we want to prospect them. Are you with me? So it's really important to kind of have an answer prepared ahead of time so that should that come up, you know what to say and you feel really comfortable with it. Because do you guys know that so much of what we confer to people, so much of what we put out, it's not actually our words. It's all the other stuff that goes on around it, right? Our body language, our confidence, where are we looking? How are our movements? Are we getting real nervous with our hands? So all of that goes into it. But first and foremost, if we have something prepared in our mind ahead of time and somebody asks, what do you do? Then we will have a better answer ready to rock and roll. So there's a couple different scenarios. We have, let's say you're lifestyle prospecting and you're out and about. That's one scenario. Let's say you're more of like in a social setting. Okay. So I think those are probably where most people get a lot of questions. You're doing this part-time, you do something during the day. You're a nurse, you're a hairdresser, you're an attorney, you're an architect. You do something for work during the day and it's not your network marketing business. So somebody asks you, what do you do? What do you say? And the marvelous answer is, it depends, okay? Very technical there. So we have to think about, what do we want to come off to this person as? Because you can be anything to anybody because you're the one telling it to them, right? So in advance, you want to think about, is this person someone I'm going to know long term? Is this someone that I go to church with? Is this someone that my wife and I see them and we're dancing together? Or your husband and them, you see them and you're doing it's a social setting, okay? So if you have someone from a social setting and truly network marketing is part-time, I would probably say what you do during the day. That's probably what I would do. Now, if this is your main thing and you're locked and loaded and you're driving 100% with it and that's really your main focus, then tell them what it is that you do in your network marketing business. But if you're kind of like straddling the fence and you're still trying to get the confidence up and you're still trying to build up your team and you're not quite there 100%, tell them hey, you know what? I'm a nurse. Hey, I'm a hairdresser. Hey, you know what? I'm a truck driver. Hey, I'm an architect. And you can say, what it is that you do, but you can always choose to throw out there, hey, you know what, that's what I do for a living during the day, but I have a side business that I'm working on that is fixing to retire me from that. So it's all how you bring it up. It's all how you position it. Because if they know that you do something during the day and you share that with them and then later on you say, hey, listen, I got something I'm working on and it's shaping up to be big. And you know what? I think a lot of you. I think, you've done great things in business and I would love to corroborate with you and talk more about it because I think it's something we can help some people and we can make some money with. So when can we get together and talk about it? So that is one way to come across. Now, let's switch gears. Let's go into a different scenario. Let's say you are out and about and you happen to meet someone. Okay, you are getting your groceries, you're doing your shopping, filling up your car with gas. I mean, you can meet people anywhere, right? And you meet someone. There, you are definitely going to wear your network marketing hat because that's the only place you're going to see them. They're either going to be yes, they're open or not, no, they're not open, right? So you want to make sure that you have your statement ready because a lot of times how we actually lead down the path when we meet someone lifestyle prospecting is specifically, we want them to ask, what do we do, right? So we better have an answer prepared ahead of time. I'm in the health and nutrition business and that's what I say. Hey, I have a health and nutrition business. And then sometimes they ask me a little bit about it. Sometimes they don't. I will continue to chit chat with that prospect. Usually I'll drop a compliment and then I'll say, hey, listen, you know what? Right now I'm expanding my business and you seem like a super sharp person, someone that might be fun to work with. Do you happen to keep your options open for other ways of making money outside of what you do? And they'll say yes, no, or what do you have? Those are really the only things you are ever going to get. And I've asked that many, many times. And so, just get really comfortable with what it is that you're sharing. The more comfortable that you can get, the more you can think about it in advance as, hey, you know what? It's you and your spouse. You're going to a party. And who are you going to be at that party? Make sure you have it planned in advance. Hey, you have a church get together. You're going to go join a small group, whatever. Make sure you know in advance what it is that you're going to say so that you can come off the most confident way possible. Because if we come off fidgety or unsure, then surely that's not going to present you in the best possible light. So I hope that was helpful. If so, definitely let me know, put a comment there. And of course you can share the replay. Now, one of the things that I think is absolutely essential in this day and age is learning how to market yourself, right? We're talking about things where you must be there. You must be there to prospect. You must be there to beat someone. You must be there if you're going to do lifestyle prospecting. You must be there for all of that. But wouldn't it be cool if you threw some fishing lines out and you had people biting on the bait when you weren't there? I mean, would that be pretty awesome? What am I talking about? I'm talking about using social media to your benefit. Not as a time waster, not as something where you're checking on all the social things going on, but something that can actually help you grow your legacy, help you grow the thing that is going to retire you. So if that's something you'd like to learn more about, I got something that will help. If you click on the link that's listed in the description, you are going to get my social media blueprint, which covers 4 essential elements for how to attract prospects to you using the power of social media. So that is my free gift to you. Go ahead and get it. It's an MP3 download. And if you take it and apply it, there is no telling what can happen with your business. It can start growing without you even being there. So take care, my friends. Be blessed, and I will see you all next time. For more great training and to receive your free MP3 download on how to attract prospects using social media, the 4 essential elements to attracting prospects, visit summerjeronimo.com.